Really quick before the video started, I just want to take some time to thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Even after my vacation, still coming back and watching my videos, it really means a whole lot to me, guys. Knowing that I have people who actually enjoy my content. As we slowly close in on that 100 subscriber mark, I want to do something special for you guys. So, if you have any suggestions down below, please tell me. Also, go check out my friend's channel in the link in the description and at the end of the video. Alright, on with the review of the Mario film. So, where do we begin? The Mario movie made by Illumination. This movie was already made to flop. Because, let's be honest, even though it has some good things going for it, the things holding the film back, if you can even call it a film, shows indefinitely. I think the best thing to start off with is the character cast of the film.
I hope you still want me, I hope you still need me.
Let's start this off with the main man himself on the cover. Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt in this film. From the beginning, there was already a heavy disadvantage and high stakes going into the film for him to perform his best. And how did he do? Well, honestly, it wasn't horrendous, as some people may come to believe, but it was mediocre at best, with a lack of conviction and accent work that was clearly needed in the film for his character. Trying to clearly get inspiration from the voice of Lou Albano, which for those young kids or people who are not big Mario fans, is the original voice actor of Mario in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. But, in complete honesty, I believe with better practice and working more on how he pronounces certain words, he'll eventually catch up to the soon standards of Mario. Going next to his co-partner in crime, Luigi. How do I say this lightly without being absolutely destroyed in the comics? He was pretty bad. And I'm a big Luigi fanboy. I got the merch to prove it, but I wasn't feeling him. His voice didn't really sound right at all, and I can't fully say I enjoyed him as much in the movie, since, well, other than the beginning, he wasn't as much really in the movie in general. A Super Mario Bros. Movie. And they barely show the second and fan favorite bro, as much as they show Mario in the film. They need to really workshop his character, because so far, I see the character as wasted until part 2. Going on to the antagonist, and easily the best character in the whole movie, Bitches! Bowser, with a great character arc, keeping true to the character and what made him so lovable in the first place, with amazing voice acting, charisma, and clear care for the character that he is voicing. It shows how much really went into the growth of Jack Black's Bowser in the story. I don't think I need to dive really deep into his character to tell that he was just a phenomenal showing. Next to him on the good showing list, I have to give it to Donkey Kong. I played some of the Donkey Kong games, and I'm not gonna lie, when this man's music started playing, I was going apeshit crazy in the theater. His development and growth in the story connected to Mario, and from being a selfish guy with the persona of not caring for anyone else's well-being and only his own, learning the responsibility he actually has, and that he needs to learn how to grow up and be better to help the people that he cares about the most. Makes me fall in love with the character. Now, Peach. I want to say I loved her performance, but the more I hear it, the more I see what people mean, and I sadly can't like Peach in the movie anymore. Because, let's be honest, she feels like a ripoff of Princess Daisy. She stole my girl's whole flow, and that ain't right. To my girl, Daisy. Hashtag justice for Daisy. Well, I think that's all the important characters out of the way. Hey, what about me, you stupid bitch? Oh, how could I forget? Toad. When he was there the whole entire time, no matter where you went, no matter how far you run, he'll be there, watching very, very closely. But yeah, Toad was pretty fucking nice. Anyways, doing our animation setting part of the video is a good friend of mine, Croclord. Take it away.
Alright, so now we get to the animation. And yo, Illumination, y'all really did it. The animation's fucking amazing. Where's this effort in your previous films is beyond me. Anyway, they really made sure to make everything look as faithful as possible, while also having some minor differences to give the overall style some personality. Whether it's the body proportions of certain characters like Bowser and Donkey Kong, or just things like Mario's face or even Toad's outfit. He ain't wearing the shitters in this one. The character animation is well rendered and energetic. The movements look much cleaner than Illumination's previous films, which goes back to the movie having some personality. That, and these backgrounds are breathtaking. The places in the movie are massive, and the color palettes for each background is really well done. Whether it's the super colorful aesthetic of Mushroom Kingdom or the more laid back feel of Brooklyn, each background is well crafted and well scaled. This movie has a lot of familiar settings like Rainbow Road, DK Jungle, Koopa Kingdom, the Ice Kingdom, and so much more, which all look great. Now I know what you're thinking. For a 90-minute film, it has a shit ton of areas. And while yes, it's good to see all these familiar areas, it also leads to what might be the biggest problem with this movie. The pacing is dog shit. This movie does not know the definition of slowing the fuck down. There's so much shit happening in this movie but so little time, making the movie feel bloated. The pacing is so fast it feels rushed, and it will get to the point where the movie will forget that it has a storyline to follow. Whether it's the Donkey Kong fight scene, the Rainbow Road scene, or the really fucking rushed training scene, it's hard to keep up when the movie's faster than a woodchuck off ecstasy. Illumination for some reason crammed in so many action scenes into this movie where it almost loses track of the story. It's not as bad as Minions. After all, the movie doesn't have 300 montages, but it's still pretty bad considering that the movie doesn't take time to really go further into the story or characters. I guess to pace the movie this way for fan service, and I guess it worked from a fan service standpoint, but for a movie standpoint, yeah, it's not very good.
If they're gonna make a part 2, which they're more than likely gonna make a part 2, I recommend they do more storyboarding and they think more about the characters and they try to get in depth and make the characters have better development and growth. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. It really means a lot for, watching the video all the way to the fucking end. You guys are real ones, on God. But yeah, go check out my friend, Cracklord. And until next time, bye bye. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but why do he look so unsatisfied at fucking Nintendo World, my guy? What the fuck?
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger?